everyone, it's Angie back again. Now this is leftover, well, plus I stuck that on it, from the earrings and pendant we made the other day. So what I want to do is turn this into a flower. I'm going to add some more of this white glitter gold. I'm going to cut this in half because it's a little bit on the thick side. Goodness, sorry about that. All right, I've cut it in half. I had a fuzzy in my mouth or something, and yeah, I lifted my hand up and it's like, oh yeah, great one, Ange. Cut it in half. Oh, got some blue on there. That's all right. And I'm gonna stick this on here. And, oh my goodness, what is wrong with me today? Am I like just too aggressive or what? Get the roller, baby. Let's roll this to stick it all together. And these are other colors that I will be using, and that's why they're there. So I'm going to put this through and make a Skinner blend out of it. And when I get that all done, because it's probably the safest way for me to do it without doing something else silly, I'll be back and you'll see what it looks like. All right, I'm back. Here it is. I love that glitter, it's so pretty. So now I'm just going to fold it in half. And I'm going to put it through my pasta machine to stretch it out. So right now it's on a 0. This is what we have, so I'm going to put it down to a 2, and 0 again being my thickest setting. Down to a 4. Oop, don't want that there. Scattered piece of clay. Now the thing is with this white gold glitter is it gets very sticky. So now, as you see, it's sticking to my clay. So I guess I'm only going to take it down to a 4. This end's okay because it's the same color. So I'm just going to roll this up. So I guess I'm going to go with the white gold glitter in the middle. Sometimes decisions are made for you. Make sure there's no air in there because it was pretty clumpy. Roll it all up. I don't know why I'm working on that tile. It just happened to be there, so I used it. I'm just gonna bring it in smaller. Like so. Compressing it so that everything's nice and snug to each other. There. And, oops, see, I'm hitting the camera again. Just walk her down. I'm kind of going with this as I go. I don't really know what I'm doing. Anyway, this is going to work. I'm going to put the blue in here. I'm going to use my paintbrush. Doesn't matter. Just going with it. Just going with it. Put a little channel in there. I do have the proper tools for this, but you know, whatever. Just going to cut a piece of this blue off. I'm going to roll this out thinner onto a 2. It's kind of thick. At this, I'm going to roll it up into, what do you call them, jelly rolls? Cylinder, jelly roll, whatever. It's round. It's round. There. This was conditioned a few days ago. Oh, what am I knocking over? Oh, my jewelry that I haven't put together yet. I have in a box underneath the desk. All right, just stick that in here. Cut the end off. And I'm going to take this. Do I have that the wrong way? Of course I do. Of course I do. I'm starting today off on the wrong foot. Although I already vacuumed and did my laundry and all that fun stuff. You know. There. I'll stick that on there. Trim off the end. Stick them together like so. Keep the ends pushed in so, you know, less waste. All the tricks in the trade, right? Excuse me. Well, tomorrow I head to Yarmouth. I have a dentist appointment and a cleaning. Got them all done in the same day. I do. I'm sure I could get a dentist here, but I don't know. I've had them for so long, I just don't want to lose them. All right. Cut in half. Just eyeballing it. See? Cool, huh? Yeah. Anyway, let's do it again. I want it down a little bit further. Just squish it in. Grab my roll. Get rid of that piece of clay. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's definitely an overcast day, but you know, I have hopes that the weather's going to start warming up. I could be delusional. I probably am delusional in thinking that, but you know, positive thoughts. That's what I say. Be positive. There's enough negativity going on in the world. We need to be positive, right? Okay. I'll trim this. Not that I can really see what I'm doing. I'll just fake it. Fake it till you make it. There. I'm gonna stick that together. Get it nice and stuck. It's probably not going to be an overly large cane, flower cane, but it is what it is. Geez, we had a little bit of a downpour yesterday. Didn't last long, but when it rained hard. I've been having problems with my sugars. I can't seem to keep them under control. They're either crashing or they're skyrocketing. Keep taking my insulin. Try to eat right. Yeah, well, it's not working. But I do see my specialist next Tuesday, and I just got to tell him, like, am I doing something wrong or what? I don't know. Something isn't right. Fix me. Just fix me. Anyway, cut this thing in half again. Or as close to. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more a little bit lower, I think, and that'll be it. That will be the end of it. I don't even know if I'm using that little purple. I might make a centerpiece out of it or something. I don't know. Something. Oops. Stuff flying here everywhere. Oh, I keep an eye on the time too. But I'm doing good. We're all good. All good. There. And that's it for that. So now it's just a matter of reducing this. But I just want to show you, like different things that you can do with your leftover clay. And they're very simple things, nothing too difficult. You don't have to be, a genius. Now I'm just going to reduce this. Actually, I should probably wrap it in something. I see a fuzz here. Come on, there, got it. Do I want to wrap this in the blue, or do I want to wrap it in something else? I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm going to roll it out thin, though. I don't want it this thick. Let me grab some of this stuff here. And I'm just going to roll it out. And it is still on number 2. And yes, I could have done this before I reduced it a little bit. But I wasn't thinking I was going to wrap it. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know what? Yeah, wrap it, Ange. And I could wrap it in black. I could wrap it in any color. But I'm just going to use this because it's here. Just going to roll it through here a few times. Yeah, not quite close enough, am I? Maybe I'll stick the rest of these in it too. There. That should bring it to exactly where I want it. I'm going to bring it down to a 3. My hands are not working good today. Anyway, I know I've got more than enough here. I'm pretty sure I do anyway. I hope I do. Here's to hoping. Let's trim this up a little bit. Trim. When in doubt, squish it back up. Okay. There. And I'm going to use some of this blue turquoise for the center. Just want to blend in all the colors. Just going with, you know, the purple and the turquoise. Even though there's lighter purple, but it's still purple. It's all purple, and it's all good. Pick up some of this mess. There we go. There. And that blue is rolled out on a 3. But you can use whatever setting you want. Depends on how bold you want it to be. So I am going to reduce this. I like working with 6 petals, so we'll see what I can get out of it. And I should be able to get 6 out of this easily. Anyway, once I get this all reduced, I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Because I don't want to bore you. Because this is a boring part, reducing. Right, right. And it's hurting my hands today for whatever reason. But anyway, yep, I'm going to do this. And I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I reduced. And I cut them at 1.5 inches because, yeah, well, to get 6 pieces, that's what I had to do. And you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Anyway, they came out pretty cute. So now I just want to round these out a little bit to make them into a more of a petal shape. And I like to push these in a little bit too, because it helps when you put your centerpiece in, if you have that extra room. So just give them a little pinch this way and this way. Clay's a bit soft now, which means it's more sticky, but that's all right. It's not too bad. It's one thing I find hard about doing tutorials. You're limited for your time, but if you don't let your clay rest, it's hard to work with it. But we work on through it, because that's what we do, right? Right. You can put it in the fridge. Get over here a little bit more, because I'm probably not even in view. Am I? Yeah, I am, I guess. And push here. I haven't decided what I'm doing for a center yet. But anyway, we'll get these ready. And then as I did with this, I'll just fly at the seat of my pants and make something. There. So I think what I'm going to do is roll these out. And oops, I hit it again, didn't I? Oh, I'm having a bad day. Okay, let me roll these out. I'm going to do it on a number 2, I guess. Well, there's no guessing in it. I actually am rolling it out on number 2. No guesswork, just doing it. And then I'm going to take other one. I gotta get this one all together now. All together now. I'll trim it up. Well, this one out on a number 2. I'm going to stack them. And trim. Yeah, I'll do it there. Why not? And I'm going to do this on an angle. Pinch it a little bit. And then I'm going to roll it. What am I hitting? Oh, my roller. Oh, my goodness. So I'm just going to start rolling. I got to move these over. Start rolling it up. Carefully. And gingerly. I don't want them cracks in it. There we go. Like so. Now I'll squish it. And then I'm going to start rolling it. And trim that off a little bit. Give it a little bit of an angle. I don't give it much of an angle, but anyway. I'm going to pull that blue over so we don't have that purple line. Oh, and okay, maybe I just need to go have a break. I don't know, but, oh, I am off today. Geez willikers. Anyway, I'm going to roll this out. I'm going to roll it out quite a bit, actually. That's what our center is going to look like. You can use an acrylic block. I usually do, but I'm not today for whatever reason. There, kind of cute. All right, so let's do this. Get these little things all together. All together now. And trim. Make sure they're all lined up quite nicely. I don't know why I'm going this deep. I have no idea. Being weird today, I guess. Being a lot of things today. Smacking into stuff. And let's see how this looks. I don't really want my petals too far apart, because that just means more work for me. For me and you and everybody else. No, that's too pointy, Ange. Just kind of lost its shape there a little bit. I gotta check the time again. I keep forgetting. Can't be forgetting. I tend to look at them going across this way. I want my points to meet each other. Like that. So that they're all in line. That's not too bad. I can get that guy in there properly. There. All right, I gotta go check the time, and I'll haul out some translucent, and then I'll be back. Then we can fill this flower in, this sparkly flower. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Thought I was recording while I did all this. And then I see, no, I'm not recording at all. No, anyway, at least we get to do the last one together. And as I've been saying, this Cernet translucent is very, very hard to work with. But we're managing to get through it. Mind you, I did a lot without you. Sorry about that, but you know what? It's just repetitive anyway. So I put it in a triangle. Now I'm going to stick it in here, just at the edge, like so. Just squish it a little bit. Oh, this is just not looking so great. Anyway, and I have some rolled out on the number 2. I think I'm going to put it down to a 3, and I got to do it slow because I've run it through here quite a few times and it's just crumbling on me. I've tried conditioning it, but anyway, here we go. So we'll wrap this. Carefully. Oh, see, look, it just broke on me. Anyway, we're gonna push through this together again. I don't even have to cut it because it's just gonna break right off. And now I'm just gonna squeeze the middle. Make sure there's no air bubbles. And I like doing this to my canes anyway, to get that middle part going first. And then I'll work my way to the edge. Slowly and carefully. Turn. I said I was going to roll it on a 3, but I end up rolling it on a 4. I'm just hoping it really looks, see, it's all crumbling on me. I just want to make sure that this all moves pretty much the same. Or somewhat close to. So, here we go. Slowly, patiently, taking our time. So I did get my laundry folded and put away. Yay me! Another thing off of my list to do today. Excuse me. It's still crumbling off. Anyway, I hope it comes out okay. Because I don't like wasting clay. I'm going to cut this in half. Or close to, just to see what it looks like. Not bad, but look, it is getting deformed. That one anyway. But that's all right. It all comes out in the wash, right? Even though you try so hard to keep everything straight, it just doesn't happen. Such is life, right? I'm going to make some lentil beads with some of this. And I might even take this. Like I said, I'm just flying at the seat of my pants here. I really am. I'm going to take a slice off. Actually, I'm going to put this through the pasta machine. On a thicker setting, I'm going to do 1. 0 being my thickest. Just see the crumbs under my machine here. It's pretty scary. Scary. I try to catch it as it's falling out so I can put the pieces back together. it's insane. Insane. As you can see. Tragedy. This will pick up some of these crumbs while I'm at it. Oh my goodness. They're everywhere. Everywhere. My roller just had it. I get it stuck together anyway. Oh, the problems in the clay world. Hmm? Yeah. I need some more. Oh, got another piece. I'm just going to take this, remove that piece here. Well, I keep dropping it back on. Anyway, I'll put this through. Probably pause this while I'm doing it. But I'm kind of in the middle of doing it. So I'm just going to carry on. Feel free to fast forward. Just want to get a little piece so I can cut something out. I'll bake it and show it to you. Ooh, dropped in. I think I could roll this through 100 times and it's still going to be not so great. I suppose I could put some of my conditioner in it, but oh, it's just also time consuming. Well, isn't this fun? Good enough. Good enough. I'm going to roll it a little bit. And I'm going to get out my tile. Wipe it off by the looks. This thing slips all over the place. All right, I'm going to roll this out. I'm going to grab this one. Try to take a thin slice off of it. My blade's a mess. I'm a mess. My blade's a mess. Just to try to get a little thin slice. Like so. Oh, too thin. Oh, can't get it back in. Oh, kind of did. That's all right. It's all good. Now if I can get it off my finger. Just put that down. I'll get another one. I'll try and get another one. So it's not being cooperative with me. It's just one of those days. Use the right side. Yep, that's the right side. Oh, it's all right. Just gonna stick it there. Let's try this again. I'll just put that right there. That should be good enough. Oh, I need a piece of paper to burnish this. Ooh, that one's kind of dirty. I better throw that one in the garbage. Same as that one. Yep. This one's not so bad. It's hard doing it with this clay because it's so, I'm just gonna roll it. It's so brittle. I don't care if it's distorted. Just kind of adds to the look, don't you think? I gotta figure out what kind of a cutter I'm gonna use. Isn't this crazy? I can't even roll it in. Oh, there we go. Get my roller again. There. It's smooth. I don't think it's quite good. See a line there. I gotta get rid of those lines because, oh, that was my glasses, sorry. Blind without them. Apparently I can't see with them either. Let's stick that in there. All right, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this Cleopatra from Samantha Burroughs. I'll do this one. And get my acrylic block. Oh, buggers. I wonder if I can get a couple pair of earrings out of this too. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? I don't know if I can. One there. And I'll turn this one upside down so I can get that one there. Maybe like that. Let's see how that'll look. Oh, it's stuck in there. I guess I burnished it on there pretty good. All right. So now I want to get this off. Oh, all of a sudden I'm getting really warm. Like really, really warm. Where's my needle? Pokey tool's what it is. My pokey tool. There. Should be cute. Just want to get those little creds off. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. All right, let's move this over to the side because now I want to make a couple beads out of that leftover. I'm just going to set this over here for now because I will bake it all together. Oh, so I'm just going to chop some of this up. What my first intention was to like roll these up, something like that, and put another thinner one on the other side. I'll roll that up just to see what it'll look like. So let's try this one. Get my acrylic block, place it the way you would like for it to be. I want it there. And just do our little spinnies and see what happens. Now, I may have already said this before, but when I do lentil beads, after it gets to that point, and the way I like to see it, I like to give it a little squish. So it doesn't have that, you know, that top thing on it. I'm going to try and stay in focus. These things tend to roll away on me. Get up there. Too many things here that are bothering me. All right. Oh my goodness. That just doesn't want to work with me. Isn't this typical? This got to be the worst day ever for me. Squish these in. At least you'll get to see how I try to fix things. My goodness. There. And I'll start rolling again. It doesn't even want to roll. Wow. Okay, back into a ball. You go. Worst day ever. And when you go round, round you go. I can't say it's the worst day ever. It's just recording has been the worst day ever for me. Everything else has been going pretty good. It's that camera thing, you know what I mean? If it's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong on camera. How's this looking? Pretty good. Now I'm going to flatten it just a little bit so it's not all pointy. That's how I like doing them. You can also take, so I've done this before too, excuse my arm, one of these things. Pick the one that's probably the closest to your shape. That's going to be too big. All right. And just poke down. And there's your cute little bead. See? A new spin on it. So we'll bake this one. I may do a couple more. But we also have, what else do we have? There's this one that we cut off. So we can make this into a circle. Put it where you want. And then start doing it. Let's hope this one just goes a little bit better than the other one. Good. Make sure you have your fingers all touching your table too if you want to make it go right. And just do little circles and keep going in the same direction. That's the important thing about this. Balance is all about balance. Mine doesn't want to stay in balance, but we'll make it. We will make it do it. Just continue on. Then squishy wishy. This one's not as cool as the other one. I didn't have enough colors going on. What to do with my color? Aww. I know, Mags. I know, Maggie May. That's not bad. It's nice to have different ones for your pieces when you're done. Anyway, so I have a lot of pieces left. And you can also, I have a lot, I have a few, do a chippy choppy kind of thing. And that comes from Deborah, the Chippy Choppy. I haven't seen her around lately. I'm not sure if she's okay or not, or I hope she is. Anyway, this is what I do when I make things. I just keep going. And I just keep using all my stuff. Here's some more trans. I think that's all of it. I think so. And maybe not. See, I keep saying I think so, but then I keep picking up more. We can even throw these pieces in there. Waste not, want not. That's what I say all the time. I don't like wasting. And then just flip it around. I don't know what I'm trying to find a word here, and it just isn't coming to me. And then I'll just squish it all together. And then, I mean, there's different ways of cutting out your circles. Or, you know, to make whatever you want. You can roll this through your pasta machine and use the cutters so that you get the same, which I do sometimes, and sometimes I do it this way. I'll just roll it. You know, I'm using up all my room here. And then just take slices out of it. You can use your market tool. And there are people out here that have done tutorials, like if you don't have one, as to how to make one. I've never done one, but, well, I have a markets tool, so whatever. Anyway, but you can. You can use your ruler thing. But all I do is, and then I'll just cut. And sometimes I'll bring that one with me, cut the next one. Is this perfect? No. But we're not in a perfect world. And then I'll just squish them up. I do have a bead roller too, but I'm not hauling that out either. And I can either do it by hand just to make beads like this, or I'll take and do them like this. It's probably turning out to be a much longer tutorial than I normally do. I try to keep them short, but here I am, just on a roll. Just thought I'd bring you along with me. Get that thing back into a circle. Because sometimes, you know, I'll use these when I'm putting my jewelry together. I'll add these to it. Ugh, itchy. Let's see how that is. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Just make sure you keep going the same way. Around in circles. Yeah, I'm going counterclockwise. You go any way you want, but whatever way you pick, just keep doing it that way. And I'm going to see what it looks like. Oh, I must have had an air bubble in it. See what I mean about how my day's going? Oh, man. Buggers. I got to get back in shape again. But it's fixable. Just remember, it's just clay. And it can be fixed. Or changed. Or whatever. Just be patient. Don't let it stress you out. If you get frustrated with it, toss it to the side. Do something else. Come back later. All right. And it did it again. Only in Angie's world. Only in my world this happens. And you know what it could be? It could be that translucent clay. Because remember I said it's right flaky and hard to work with. And that's probably exactly what it is. Just doesn't want to work. I'm going to make it work. I'm just trying to get back in a circle again and stay in focus. No, it's not going to work. It's letting go again. Seeing it's right where that trans is. I think it'd be warming up eventually. Anyway, this is getting boring for you guys. I know it is. It's got to be. So I'm just going to keep working with it. And then I'll bake them. And I'll give them a little sanding and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to resin them or not. I might just buff them. But whatever I do decide to do with them, you're going to see it at the end of this tutorial. And I'm going to keep playing with this one because I am not letting this one win. I'm the one in control, and I'm going to make it work. I'll see you, folks, in a minute. All right, we're back, and I'm finally finished. So these are the beads that I made. They're all rolling around all over the place here. Yes, yeah, the canes. And this is, I made this afterwards, which it came out really nice. I just took the scraps, put them together, rolled them out, and there we go. And here's the other necklace. Came out very nice. And earrings. I did put a, it's flying up top now, but a little thing on there. And I did the same with this one. So, oh my goodness, no, my luck hasn't changed yet today either. Still knocking things over and making a mess. But anyway, I hope you liked the tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, share, make a comment. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.